Hey everyone, today is Sunday, means Happy Life Day, and today I'm going to talk on our why people now not fluent. Means today I'm going to talk on why they are not fluent. So let's be starting. But before starting, I want to give my introduction myself. Anikir Manizore. I'm from ninth standard from Sinus India School in as well as a student of Zero Tailings Academy, and I belong to Diamond Batch. My wish is to become YouTuber in my life, and I want to be English confident till the intimate 2024 so French language started. So first of all, now I want to talk on the first point, which is most important, which we can say like basic, that is grammar. Grammar is most important actually because see, until and unless you don't know how you can frame the sentence, because when you want to start talking English fluently, you should know to frame the sentence. So until and unless you can't frame the sentence, you can't, you can't start to speak in English. So your first action should be, grammar. Because once you learn grammar, then you can, you can go ahead. And also keep in mind, grammar is you have to take just for only support. Once you learn grammar, once you start to speak in English, then you can remove it. See, one building is constructed, so we apply bamboo. We apply bamboo for support. Once building work finished, we remove it. So same when we are learning English, so we have to just take grammar as a support, and once we start to talk in English, we become perfect. So you can go ahead, you can forget it. And also, if you want to learn perfect English, you have to forget grammar because grammar is, if you will go to talk it, accordingly grammar, so it takes so much time. So we have to go above the grammar, then we can learn. And another second, we have to practice because only knowing grammar is not important. We have to also practice. So that is also most important. So also we have to practice also. No, now there's one example I want to give. When we cook first time chapati, so at the time if we don't doesn't become perfect. Why? Because why? Because that we doesn't do every day, but at the same time we will see our mother. She's cooking one chapati on one making rounds, one on pan, one on gas, and watching TV, talking with someone. But still, it will be perfect. Why? Because from this much day she's cooking, and it is said that if you want to be perfect in anything, you have to practice minimum 10,000 hours continuously. Continuously means 10,000 thousand hours you have to practice minimum if you want to be perfect. So that's it. So now another point I want to say that is confidence is the most important because if you have confidence, so then you can go ahead because see, this was without confidence you can't talk. It is say that Gautam sir has told that one time if you have talent but if you don't know to if you are not able to present your talent, so what is use of it? So same if you can't present anything, so it is wasted. For that confidence is must because if we have confidence, then we can learn it, then we can present it. One another example I want to give, one student available, he knows English, but if he doesn't have confidence, how can he talk? So do you think so he will learn English? And another student who doesn't know English, his grammar has started, but he then also is trying to talk in English. He's trying to face public. He is trying to boost his confidence. So who will learn? The student who is trying to learn. Because see, if you don't have confidence, or nothing is possible. Also another example, if I it is say that the person who talks, his soil also gets sold, and the person who doesn't you know talk, his gold also remains same. So you have to talk, and if you think any people who is trying to disturbing you or demotivating you, so tell that people. It is say that if you want to learn English correct, fluent, confident English, so spare the people around you or you try forever. The choice is yours. And if you want to get confidence, you can do two, three things like first of all, if you know you can practice on mirrors because see, you are the first enemy of yourself. You know, if you would have seen the Dangal movies, in that when the that his Amir Khan's daughter went for the first wrestling, so at the time one person tell him that your daughter is slightly weak, or we can say she is girl. Why have you taken her for a wrestling? She would get injured. So at that time he tells that for doing wrestling, you have to win yourself. For winning wrestling, you have to first of all win from yourself, and she has won herself, so you can do it. First, we have to practice on mirrors, and second, we have to try to experience the moment like anyone, any place we fear. Like now, there are five people. You fear to talk in front of them. You have to try. You have to talk in front of them because once you experience that moment, then you can practice. Then you practice that. Then afterward, you can gain more confidence. And confidence, if you gain, that will literally help you. And even I'm also always try to gain confidence, and it also gives me benefit. Nothing, just I'm saying, and definitely it gives me benefit. That is confidence. So last point, which is most important, I think, that is environment. Environment also is most important. Just I remember that point because see, you will see any people who belongs to convent school or in their home, their mother's father talks in English. So that children also will, talk in English more confident, more fluently than us. Why? Because in their home there is an environment. Now in our home, everyone talks in Hindi or their mother tongue. So that student will also learn English, but he will take time. But the their mother father both speaks in English, so they can learn because it will be easy for them. Then another example I give of environment, so that is like in our class there are two batches. I want to take example of two batches, gold batches and silver batches. Now in silver batch, a student also want to learn English, gold batch also students want to learn English. They also pay fees and gold students also pay fees. But the difference, what available, everything is similar. Only one different available, that is environment difference. In silver student, if any student talks in English, everyone would look at him like, they mock him. But another student stare them. But another student in gold student, if any student talks in Marathi, so people will look at him. Means, you know, in diamond silver student, any student who hasn't make even a single audio or video, he will also come in a gold batch. So he will also start to talk in English. Why? Because when he will see that every student, the small student, big students, everyone coming before half an hour, 1 hour, they are practicing and they are doing all activities. So he will also start to do. So these are the things, environment also matters a lot somewhere. So these things are important actually. So thank you everyone for being uh, till end, and some background noise was there. So sorry for that. And that's it. So thank you everyone. Bye bye.